Right, part A, find the length PQ. So P is the centre of a circle, Q is a point on the circumference of the circle. At the point Q we've also got a line which is a tangent to the circle. But anyway, we start off part A in finding the length PQ. We just need to use Pythagoras. PQ squared. It's the difference in the y coordinates from P to Q, so it's 13 minus 8 squared, plus the difference in the x coordinates from P to Q is 10 minus 7 squared equals 5 squared plus 3 squared equals 25 plus 9 equals 34. Therefore, PQ is the square root of 34, and we leave it as an exact value. Now part B, remember in general the equation of any circle will be x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared, where a, b is the centre of the circle, and of course r is the radius. Right, now we've got the radius, we know the radius is root 34, so we know that our equation is going to end up with root 34 squared or just 34. But we also know the centre of the circle is at P, which is the point 7, 8. So we can just write it in, x minus 7 squared plus y minus 8 squared. And there we have it. That's the equation of the circle. Now, part C. The line L is a tangent to the circle at the point Q. Right, now to do this part of the question, there's something vital that you need to know. And what you need to know is that if I draw a line from P to Q, okay, now that of course is the radius of the circle from P to Q, but the radius will actually be perpendicular. So it will be perpendicular or at right angles to the tangent. Okay, so in other words, if we can find the gradient of the line PQ, then that multiplied by the gradient of the line L must equal -1, as they are perpendicular. Now it so happens that we can easily find the gradient PQ. It's just the change in y over the change in x when we go from P to Q. So it's 13 minus 8 over 10 minus 7, which is 5 over 3. And what that means is the gradient of the line must then be -1 divided by 5 over 3, which comes to -3 over 5. A quick way of doing it is just to turn the fraction upside down and change the sign. So the gradient of the line L is -3/5, but we also know the line L goes through the point Q, which is the point, it goes through the point Q, which is the point 10, 13. So it should be fairly straightforward to find the equation. We just say that y minus 13 equals the gradient, -3/5 times x minus 10. Multiply by 5 on the left hand side, so 5y minus 65 equals -3x plus 30, and we've almost done it. Bring everything over to the left hand side and we get 3x plus 5y minus 65 minus another 30 is -95 equals 0. And there we have it. That's the equation of line L.